Nurse Kithra adjusted her bioscanner with 3 of her 6 slender appendages while reviewing the patient file on her holographic display. The human male, designation Marcus Webb, lay unconscious on the medical platform aboard the Galactic Medical Station Harmony. His species had only recently joined the Interstellar Health Consortium, and Kithra, a member of the highly evolved Zalithian race, had volunteered for the Cultural Exchange Program to better understand human physiology. The Zalithians had transcended physical reproduction millennia ago, relying instead on consciousness transfer and synthetic body cultivation. Their sleek, translucent forms contained no reproductive organs, making human biology a fascinating puzzle for their advanced medical minds. Webb had been brought in after a mining accident on Kepler 442b, suffering from radiation exposure and multiple lacerations. Standard protocol required a full-body scan to assess cellular damage. Kithra activated her quantum-level diagnostic array, watching as the energy patterns mapped every molecule of the patient's form. The preliminary results appeared normal: elevated white blood cell count consistent with radiation exposure, minor tissue damage to the epidermis, standard human cardiovascular function. But as the scanner moved to the lower torso region, Kithra's large, silver eyes widened in alarm. Her bioscanner began emitting urgent warning signals. "Computer, run diagnostic calibration," she commanded in her melodic voice, certain the equipment had malfunctioned. The readings showed significant tissue swelling in the human's pelvic region, accompanied by increased blood flow and elevated temperature, classic signs of a dangerous inflammatory response. The computer confirmed all systems were functioning perfectly. Kithra immediately activated the emergency medical protocol, her elegant form moving swiftly around the patient as additional scanners descended from the ceiling. The inflammation appeared to be localized to what her xenobiology database identified as the human reproductive apparatus, but the severity reading suggested immediate intervention was required. She consulted the medical AI. "Analysis indicates rapid tissue expansion with no apparent pathogenic cause," the synthetic voice reported. "Recommend immediate consultation with human medical specialist." Dr. Elena Rodriguez, the station's human physician, arrived within minutes, still adjusting her uniform after being roused from sleep cycle. "What's the emergency, Kithra?" "Doctor, I've discovered what appears to be acute inflammatory response in the patient's reproductive region," Kithra explained, her bioluminescent patches flickering with concern. "The tissue expansion is significant, and thermal imaging shows elevated temperature. I've prepared anti-inflammatory compounds, but wanted human consultation before administering treatment." Dr. Rodriguez glanced at the readings, then at the patient, and began laughing, a sound that confused Kithra's auditory processors. "Kithra, this isn't inflammation," Rodriguez explained gently. "This is a normal human physiological response. Males of our species experience this regularly during certain sleep phases. It's related to hormonal fluctuations and neural activity during unconsciousness. Completely harmless." Kithra's patches dimmed with embarrassment. "But the tissue expansion, the increased circulation." "All normal," Rodriguez assured her. "Human reproductive physiology is quite different from what you're accustomed to. These responses occur involuntarily and serve various biological functions related to vascular health and reproductive readiness." The Zalithian nurse processed this information, updating her medical database with newfound respect for human biological complexity. "Your species maintains such dynamic physiological responses even during medical unconsciousness. Evolution designed us to be remarkably resilient," Rodriguez smiled. "Continue with the standard radiation treatment protocol. This particular inflammation will resolve naturally as his system stabilizes." As Kithra resumed her duties, she marveled at the intricate biological mechanisms of these young species. Her advanced civilization had gained much in transcending physical form, but perhaps they had also lost something, the raw, unpredictable vitality that made species like humans so fascinating to study. Webb stirred slightly, completely unaware that his unconscious biology had just provided an important lesson in interspecies medicine, bridging the gap between two very different forms of life in the vast cosmos.